I have looking forward to 2028, Trump 2028.
You want to see Trump run again in 2028?
He'll win.
Women are the kind of people that people come out of.
So you just think they're meant to have babies? That's
Well,
it. They're just a vessel.
No, it doesn't take any talent to simply reproduce biologically. The wife and mother, who is the chief executive of the home, is entrusted with 3 or 4 or 5 eternal souls.
I'm here as a working journalist, and I'm a mom of 3.
Good for you.
Is that an issue?
Pete Hegseth got on X the other day, and he is advocating and said that he has several pastors behind him that are also advocating that women should not vote and should give up their right to vote to their husbands.
Female Trump voters are now shocked, yes, shocked, to realize they may have voted to end their own rights. I'm talking about women's rights, reproductive rights, workplace protections, basically the stuff that actually matter to their daily life. Let's get into it.
Women are the kind of people that people come out of.
So you just think they're meant to have babies? That's
Well,
it. They're just a vessel.
No, it doesn't take any talent to simply reproduce biologically. The wife and mother, who is the chief executive of the home, is entrusted with 3 or 4 or 5 eternal souls.
I'm here as a working journalist, and I'm a mom of 3.
Good for you.
Is that an issue
No?
for you?
No, it's not automatically an issue.
Josh and Amy Prince, along with their 4 kids, moved here from Washington State.
Do you see Amy as your equal?
Yes and no, in the sense that we're both saved by grace. We're absolutely on equal footing, but we have very different purposes, God-given.
But do you see yourself as the head of the household, as the man?
He is the head of our household.
Yes.
Yes, and I do submit to him.
So like moving here
I was just
was
gonna say that.
ultimately your decision.
Yes.
That's a great
example.
Wilson says in his vision of a Christian society, women as individuals shouldn't be able to vote. His fellow pastors, Jared Longshore and Toby Sumter, agree.
In my ideal society, we would vote as households. And I would ordinarily be the one that would cast the vote, but I would cast the vote having discussed it with my household.
But what if there's your wife doesn't want to vote for the same
Right.
person as you?
Right. Well, then that's a great opportunity for a good discussion.
There are some who have gone so far as to say that they want the 19th Amendment repealed.
I would support that. And I'd support it on the basis that the atomization that comes with our current system is not good for humans.
And Wilson, a veteran himself, is unapologetic about his view that women shouldn't be in certain leadership or combat roles.
Looking at the leadership page for Christ Church,
Right.
It's all men. Do you accept women in leadership roles in the church and in government?
In the church, no.
Why?
Because the Bible says not to.
Wilson is part of a broader Christian nationalist movement making inroads with the Trump administration, with a newly created faith office led by evangelical pastor Paula White Cain, and people seen right outside the White House entrance praying and speaking in tongues.
We are standing on the soil of the White House, and we are declaring your word.
How precious.
And now there's a monthly prayer service at the Pentagon, initiated by Hegseth, Wilson's highest level connection to the administration.
It's not organizationally tied to us, but it's the kind of thing we love to see.
For his part, Hegseth has publicly praised Wilson.
Now we're standing on the shoulders of a generation later, the Doug Wilsons and the others.
You vote for Trump, thinking he's gonna drain the swamp, lower gas price, make America strong again, but fast forward and suddenly you wake up to see laws rolling back your eyes as a woman, and now it's like, wait, did I do this to myself? Yes, you did.
I have looking forward to 2028, Trump 2028.
You want to see Trump run again in 2028?
He'll win.
But would you be okay with him running for a 3rd term?
I have no problem with that at all.
Even if it's against the Constitution?
I don't believe it's against the Constitution. I believe there's other routes there.
And what would those routes be?
I don't know. I'm not a constitutional lawyer.
But if it was against the Constitution, which it is, would you still be in favor of it?
I'm not in favor of breaking laws, no.
Okay. So no Trump 2028.
Trump 2028.
All right. Would you like to see Donald Trump use the military against some of his enemies in the country?
Well, sure. I mean, I think he is, don't you?
Well, in
Yeah.
Los Angeles, for sure.
Yeah, and I think he is other places. It's not made public, but it's happening.
Would you like to see Donald Trump use the military against U.S. citizens?
If they've done something wrong and they're trying to hide, yeah.
And what do you think?
If they're treasonous, if they deserve it, yeah.
Do you think some Democrats in the Senate and the House are treasonous?
I think they probably all are.
All,
Every last one of them.
all Democrats are treasonous?
Probably. That are in the House and the Senate, yeah.
What is a big news story that most people don't know about?
Well, all of the special ops teams that are taking people down.
Who's been taken down so far?
Lots and lots of international leaders.
Who, like who? Any Americans?
Of course. Yes.
Any like big people, former presidents or anything like that?
Yes, there are a lot, and I'm not going to name them because, for one thing, I'm terrible at details.
What do you think's really going on right now in the United States of America?
It's a Jesus revolution. Yeah, I think Jesus is coming back. This is the greatest thing going on since Jesus walked the earth, and the greatest story ever told. In the end, the greatest story ever told.
Wait, Donald Trump being in office is the greatest thing since Jesus?
Donald Trump's part of the rescue. Mm-hmm.
What the rescue from what?
Rescue of all the evil going on in our world.
And why is Donald Trump your favorite president, if he is?
Because he is executing the plan.
Yeah.
The plan that JFK started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
To save the world.
Oh, okay. Literally.
Yeah, literally. Plan to save the world.
It's
a huge rabbit hole. It's hard to explain.
That sounds very big. What is the plan to save the world?
What do you say? Gosh, where do you begin with that?
I mean, I almost feel bad. Also, but I honestly, this is what happened when you vote without reading the fine print.
I can't breathe. It's so fucking stupid.
One of the thoughts that genuinely lives rent-free in my head all the fucking time is how much MAGA women have to seriously hate themselves as a woman to support what this administration is doing. At first, it would literally infuriate me. I would just be so disgusted. They don't deserve to even be a fucking woman. It literally enrages me. But as time has gone on, I have actually just felt fucking sad. I have felt bad to think about the environment that they've had to grow up in around the men that they have been in their lives, how they treat women, and the examples that they have seen to look at themselves as nothing. They do not value who they are. They do not respect who they are. They are weak as fuck. And to have grown up in a way and continue to surround themselves with men who view women as absolutely fucking nothing, as disposable, is fucking sad, because I cannot imagine growing up like that. I cannot imagine hating myself so much to be okay with my rights being stripped away by men in the government dictating what the fuck I do with my body. It's disgusting. I have a daughter. I could never imagine her growing up as being okay with men treating her like shit and just telling her what the fuck to do. Just imagine what their everyday life looks like. Like, to me, something that I think about is how they probably were. I was about to say college, but I don't think we can relate on that. But thinking about situations where, you're in your 20s and you're talking or dating men, and these men are treating you like shit. It's the type of women who just stick around and allow these men to treat them like shit, and don't demand better, and don't walk away, and don't stand up for themselves because they're just weak as fuck. And I just really cannot even imagine hating myself so much to be okay with any of this. It's fucking sad. At first, I was mad, but now I just feel fucking bad.
The funniest part, some of these same women are saying, I didn't know this would affect me. Like, girl, who did you think it was gonna affect? Your neighbor? Somebody across the street? No, when right go, they go for everyone.
So, I have a question that I would like to ask. If there are any Republican women, MAGA, here on any of my video threads, or they can hear me, and I'm not here to argue with you, I'm not here to disrespect you. And I'm not going to even push back. I just sincerely do have a question. Pete Hegseth got on X the other day, and he is advocating and said that he has several pastors behind him that are also advocating that women should not vote and should give up their right to vote to their husbands, totally and completely submit. And I just want to ask if there are any of you that are here and can hear me ask this question. Are you willing to give up your vote, your right to vote, to your husband? Are you willing to? Because in my opinion, that's becoming a second-class citizen. That's just my opinion now. So I'm asking you, any MAGA Republican women out here that can hear me, is this something that you are willing to do? Are you willing to give up your vote to your husband? No longer voting women. I just want to know. I'm just asking. Thanks.
Now, let me get real for a second. A voter, no matter who you support, you have got to understand the consequence. This is not about left or right. It's about rights, period. And if you vote for someone who openly say they are against women, making choice about their own bodies, you can't be surprised when that's exactly what happens. That's like buying a spicy taco and then being mad that spicy. Come on, guys, that's your choice. Honestly, watching some of these interviews feel like those prank videos where someone sit down on a chair that collapse. At first they are laughing and then boom, straight to the floor. That's this woman right now, except instead of failing, they are losing protection that took time to build. So guys, the women who voted for orange guy, they didn't know they're against themselves, because they vote because they hate some community, because they want some people to be deported, because they want they will be above and the other community will be below. So that's the reason they choose, and it's because of racism. Of course, racism is expensive, so that's why they chose, but they didn't know it can affect their rights. So right now it affects their right, and I don't understand all the time, because this guy is not new. You already know him, like people already know him, and he doesn't care about women. So how women can support for orange guy? I don't understand, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you. So yeah, I'm not here to mock people losing right. That's a serious things, but I'm here to point out the things, guys. Election have consequence, and for the women out there who are just now realizing it, let this be a wake-up call. If you don't want to lose more right, you better pay attention, guys, next time. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about it. I want to hear from you as always. Always let me know what you think. Do you feel sympathy for them, guys? And do you think they should have seen this coming? Okay, listen, guys, I usually don't get surprised by politics anymore, but this right here, this got me shaking my head. We have got female Trump voter out here shocked, literally shocked, that their vote actually end up rolling back women's rights. And I'm still here like, how did you all think see this coming? He told you over and over again. And personally, I don't understand how you could overlook that, because at the end of the day, these laws don't just affect strangers. That they affect you, your daughter, your granddaughters, your friends. And now some of these same women are like, wait, I didn't think it would apply to me. Who do you think this law apply to? Many women losing job, and women's rights is not like before. It changed a lot. So this is what they vote for, actually, guys. So I don't feel sorry for them, because most of the time what you vote for other community, you'll get it. It's called karma, guys, if you guys don't know. So this is funny, the way how they support him, like the way how they confidently think it can work for them, but right now he's not working for them. Like, I actually think he's working for himself, because he's on power to listen American people, but he's not that. So I think women right here who support for him right now, they're regretting. They're saying like we wish we know before. Like you already know it. I don't understand how you guys can understand about this guy. Oh, you don't want to understand it. When the things happen, you always cry and saying we regret our vote. Drop your thought in the comment section because this conversation is just getting started.